Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Enemy, serves as a guide for what a healed heart looks like. This book provides sobering truth to ensure you will create an environment authentic and God-ordained healing. This book encourages the reader to let go of this false self, and it reminds us that if we are to embrace who we are, we have to let go of who we are not. When we aim to heal the enemy and understand everything is not because of the enemy, we allow ourselves to detoxify from the junk that lies dormant that we honestly don't want to surface. It is my prayer that after reading this feat, you are compelled to move from toxicity, recognize your value, and arrive at a place called heal. Are you ready to embark on a journey of healing and self-discovery? Reintroducing Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Inner Me by author Dr. Toya Spencer Fillmore. In a world full of noise and distractions, it's easy to lose sight of our true selves. This book is your companion on the path to healing, offering practical wisdom and biblical insights to mend the broken pieces of your heart. Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Inner Me. Your journey to wholeness starts now. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me good? Make sure you can hear me good. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me good. Welcome to my virtual relaunch of Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Enemy. I was getting ready to say kitchen conversations. Y'all know I'm always on kitchen conversations, but today I'm doing the relaunch of my book, Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Enemy. If you guys are in the comments, make sure you let me know that you can hear me good. Look, I'm trying out some things. I got this little podcast thing. Let me know if you can hear the cheers and stuff. So, can you hear that? I'm trying stuff. I'm just trying stuff. Can you hear it? Did you hear the clapping? Thank you for joining, Dr. Latoya. Thank you for joining the virtual relaunch of my book. If you guys have not, if you guys are looking for a publishing company, listen, Dr. Latoya is your girl. Now make sure that you ready because she ain't playing. She ain't playing. Okay. So you didn't hear the clap. Okay. Well, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Well, listen, I'm trying to do something different. I got these little things. Maybe I have to run it through again. I got it plugged up. But anyway, anywho, so before we get into all of the festivities on today, I'm not gonna hold you long. I know most of today is everybody's usually relaxed day after they go to church and hear the word of the Lord and get your spirit fed. Now, and you already probably had your soul fed and your belly fed, so you're ready to relax on today. So I just want to give I appreciate you giving me 30 minutes of your time on today just for the virtual relaunch. And those that are watching the replay, make sure that you like, comment, and share. Those that are watching now, make sure you like, comment, and share. But before we get to going, I got a few giveaways that I want to give to you. However, I need everybody that is in the listening lounge to make sure that you hashtag healing, so you can be entered into a drawing, so you can get these beautiful, beautiful prizes that I have, these giveaways that I have, and I will ship them to you and everything. That I got a copy of my book, I got a free counseling session, and I got something from Bath and Body Works as well. So you guys make sure that you put healing, hashtag healing in the comments so we can make sure that you are in the drawing. Okay, hashtag healing for those that are in the comments. Make sure you do hashtag healing so you can enter the giveaway. All right. So without further ado, I wanted to talk about Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Enemy, and what caused me to write such a book. I had to really realize that some things that we are dealing with it causes us to go in various different directions, right? It could cause us to go down a path of um, turmoil. It could cause us to go down a path of rejection, and sometimes we can go down a path that it could kind of cap off the things that we need to do when we feel stuck. But but how many do you know that you have to go back and God will start giving you what actually stopped your growth? Sometimes it's trauma that's in our past, it's relationship trauma, it's childhood trauma, it's all kind of different trauma. Even if you go through a bad illness or disease, such as cancer, it can cause some type of PTSD, which can cause, anxiety and all of these different things. I know a lot of people don't think about it that way, but it does. It does. But however, I'm gonna introduce myself to some that do not know who I am. I am Dr. Toya. I am a certified Christian counselor. I'm a three-time author. I am a breast cancer overcomer. I am the CEO and founder of Kitchen Conversations, where we deal with real people, real issues, and we give I give biblical based solutions, right? So, and I'm also, like I said, relaunching my book on today of Searching for Love, a guide to healing the inner me. My first book is The Peak Experience, which deals with my battle with breast cancer. And my last book is The Watchman's Dream Journal. And it deals with dreams and interpretation of dreams. And it's just a journal and to guide to help you interpret your dreams, because God shows us or talks to us through our dreams, right? So I'm just letting you know. All right. So make sure that those that are joining now, just make sure that you put in hashtag healing, because I'm doing some giveaways in the middle, in the end, and toward, whenever I, feel the unction of the Holy Spirit. Okay. So I will be reading some of my, as you saw in my beginning of the book, I had a bunch of excerpts from my book that talked about searching for love, but mainly the book is talking about soul wounds, it's talking about church hurt, it's talking about unforgiveness, it's talking about all these different things. And when God gave me this book, a guide to healing the enemy, He gave me the card game Spades, right? Most African Americans in family reunions play spades. If you're not, I'm gonna pull your black card, okay? Most African Americans play spades in uh, in their family reunions, any type of gathering, Thanksgiving, or anything. We play spades. So when you play spades, you have two jokers. You have the big joker and your little joker. But God, if you take out the big and little joker, I'm just giving you a little, little training on spades. I can't give you the whole thing right now. Okay. So, but when you play spades, you take out the jokers. The ace of spade is the highest card in the deck. Now, spade anyway is your highest card. It can trump anything, but you don't want to renege. Okay, you renege, you will get all your books taken, and you probably lost the game. Okay, that's the concept of the game. But anyway, so ace of card is the highest card in the deck. So God gave me these three things, ace, as strategies that you need to start your healing journey. A is accept, C is confess, and E is embrace. A accept, no, A acknowledge. I'm sorry. A acknowledge, C confess, and E embrace. A acknowledge, C confess, and E embrace. Because those, if you can't confess what you already know you need healing from, how you gonna get healed from it? Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna read some of the beginning of my book. We talk about soul ties. I know a lot of people argue about that soul ties does not exist, but it does exist. It does exist. Okay. When you become one with somebody, whether it's you married or you become sexual partners with them, it is a soul exchange that happens. Yeah, you can. I used to be like, if I'm not connected to them, I could just, have sex with them and be through with it. But a lot of times you cannot do that. right? A lot of times that soul wounds, I mean, that soul tie still happens, with whether you want to or not, because you become one with that person. And sometimes you pick up these habits that you don't even know where it came from. You want to bust, just like Jasmine Sullivan said in her book, I'm gonna bust the windows out your car. And you don't even know where that came from because you never wanted to bust no windows out nobody's car. But being that you have, connected with these people, some of these attributes it's transferable because you become one with that person. Hey, Bishop Robert McBee, thank you for joining on today. Make sure you like, comment, and share. And those that are coming in again, I need you to make sure you put hashtag healing because there are some giveaways that's going to be happening during this relaunch of my book. Okay, so let me read to you some of the beginning of my book. Okay, so let me start. Where am I starting? There is a famous saying: "Hurt people hurt people." Simply put, we tend to inflict the pain we've endured onto other people. We carry our damaged emotions into relationships, on our jobs, even to our churches. This cycle begins to spiral out of control and affect the very people who cares about us. We can't see the love because our viewpoint is from a fragile, bruised, and wounded one. In other words, we bleed on people who didn't even cut us. If you want to be healed, I suggest you bleed on people, even if they indeed cut you. If you're cut, bleeding is expected. Infusing pain on others due to yours is unacceptable. I'm familiar with that feeling of numbness. Sometimes we suppress our pain and suffer in silence as it seems to be more comfortable than dealing with our actual feelings. It feels so much better to tuck these feelings in a compartment, but doing so does more damage than good. This ultimately destroys you. Ask me how I know. So that is one of the uh, excerpts from my book. That's the beginning part of it. But I'm gonna read some more, and I hope that intrigues some people that are on here. I hadn't seen hashtag heal yet, so I don't know if my giveaway tool is going to be giving anything away because nobody put hashtag heal. I mean hashtag heal. So, but those that is part of my book, Searching for Love, A Guide to Healing the Inner Me, right? I hope you could say, I know I got the blurred thing on so you can't see my background, but and I know I got a question. My publisher, when I first did it, she asked me, why was it so dark? Don't you think you should change it? I might need to take this blurb out of it. But I told her that most of the times when you go through a healing process, it's a dark place, right? You are in a dark place. You don't understand what's going on. You just want to be free. You feel this glass ceiling over your head. You feel anxious all the time. You feel rejected all the time. You self sabotage things. Sometimes you self reject. So so you won't get rejected. So you start rejecting yourself before anybody else can because you don't want to feel the rejection. So these different things happens when you start your healing process. Excuse me. But you have to understand that when you start it, all these things start to happen. When you ask God, show me, heal me from the inside out, right? When you ask God to start healing you from the inside out, He's going to start showing you different things that happen in your childhood. And just like an onion bloom, there are layers that's going to come off. There's layers that's going to start peeling, and every layer is different. Once you get from this layer that you are healing from, you're going to come to another layer that you need healing from, and another layer that you're going to get healed from. So healing to me is an ongoing process. It's going to always happen until you leave this earth, because something's going to happen every time you wake up. Something is going to happen. The more years you're on this earth, the more years you're gonna have disappointment, but you're gonna learn how to deal with it in a healthy way that it will not affect you, and you will not harbor it, and you will not hold on to it, that it will cause some type of trauma or some type of discouragement on the inside, low self-esteem, lack of confidence or anything like that. So all of those different things, you'll learn how to deal with rejection in a healthy way. Is rejection healthy? Yes, everybody experience rejection at some point. You don't always get yes. So some people take the no's that they receive and they use it in a healthy way. They use it to fuel their dreams. They use it that okay. I told my daughter this, and I hope she looking at this. But I told my daughter this once before. I told her, "Where is that little girl that every time I told her no, she went to the next person? If she wanted those chips and she went to the every person until they said yes. Okay. Even if I said no, she'll go that person, that person. We be in church. You know, after church, you probably have a little um, I don't want to say candy lady, but you know, you have chips and drinks for children that they can buy, that snacks that you can buy to help, you know, that the church have to help fund different ministries in the church. And if I didn't have the dollar, she would go and go to each person until she gets a dollar. So that she didn't take that rejection as I can't do it. Well, my mama can't do it, so let me find somebody that can do it, right? And people use that during their lifetime. That's how they go on. That's how they do it. That's how people in sales do it. That's how people in marketing do it. That's how people that do that. What's the commission based sales? They can't take no for an answer. They got to keep going. They got to keep going. They got to keep going. So make sure I want to do a giveaway, but I don't see hashtag healed in my comments. So I don't know if my tool is let me see. Nope, I don't have any entries in here. I'm looking at my giveaway tool. Can I get you guys to put in hashtag those that are on here? Hashtag healing. Hashtag healing. Okay. Hashtag healing. I'm sorry, I might have said heal. Hashtag healing with ing. Healing. There you go. Thank you, Sarah. All I do is win Aussie. Thank you for joining on today. Thank you. Let's see if I'm trying this new giveaway tool, the StreamYard. Oh yeah, got two of them in here. Can I get another one? Is there another one? Is there another one? Now, I birthed this book back in 2021, and I think we still was in the midst of a pandemic when I was doing this. I also birthed Kitchen Conversation during the pandemic too. So this year will be year 4 for Kitchen Conversation, and me and Sarah are getting together. We're going to do something special for Kitchen Conversations 4th year anniversary. I know we're talking about my book, but my book is a part of that too. Okay, so I'm wearing my T-shirt that I will be giving away on today. I don't know if y'all can see this. I might have to make my screen go down a little bit. Okay, so you probably can't see it anyway. But the T-shirt says, "It's the inner healing for me." It's the inner healing for me. Can y'all see that? It might be a little bit blurry, but I'm gonna take this blurred thing off of here. Y'all just gonna have to forgive me. Hold on. It's messing up my whole concept. So I'm in my office, so y'all. Anyway, so y'all can see it. So this is the T-shirt that we'll be giving away. I got it on. It's the inner healing for me. I also have other products that is on my website. I got a mug, coffee mug, and it's the inner healing for me. Okay, so these are the things that I will be. I don't know why my heart rate is so up. I'm not even feeling anxious. But that's one of the giveaways that I will be giving away. I also have this to give away, the candle from Bath and Body Works. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? The candle from Bath and Body Works. This is one of the giveaways that I will be giving away. And also an autographed copy of my book. See, you can see it better now. I'm glad I took that blur off of there. Can y'all still hear me good? Y'all still hear me good? All right. Y'all like, comment, and share this. I'm trying to get it out to people because as of right now, it seems like Latoya and Sarah are the only ones going to get a giveaway. All right. Y'all share this out. But the inner healing is definitely needed in this era, in this season of our lives, and I can't express it enough. That is needed, and we need to make sure that we go through the inner healing that we need. Oh, and my earrings are from the candy shop. I always got to tell her, Kim Kennedy, Washington, the candy shop. She always give me the nice earring. I got some more. I don't know where I did with them. I have to find them. It was red and black. I was looking all over for them, and I could not find them. So those that are joining, if you're joining now, please put hashtag healing to enter into the drawing on today, the giveaways that I'm doing. But going back to my book, when I was going through when the pandemic hit, I was trying to figure out why did I have all these emotions that I couldn't deal with, and I was in my 40s, right? And I was trying to figure out why am I still feeling this way? Why do I still feel anxious? Why do I still feel different things? But God started showing me different things that I was not healed from, that it was lying dormant. See, I'm good at compartmentalizing things. I'm good at doing out of sight, out of mind. But when it started hitting me again, I understood that I was not truly healed from that particular thing. So that's how I started writing the book on healing the enemy. So it's not something that I don't know anything about. A lot of times that hashtag healing with the hash like number sign healing. I see somebody on YouTube. The number sign healing, and then you'll be entered into the drawing. Okay, so going back, so I had to really go through this. And a lot of this in my book is about personal experiences that I myself have had. It's nobody else experienced. So I talked about myself. Hey Peggy, thank you. I got another hashtag here. Come on. So I'm gonna go into one of my sections. I'm gonna talk about soul ties. Okay. Now let me go. Let's see. So I'm gonna ask this question to my audience that's in here. So I'm gonna see what you guys want to hear. So I'm gonna give you guys a choice. And in the comments, I want you to tell me which one do you want me to talk about. Acknowledge your past, unforgiveness, soul ties, spiritual wounds. Now let me do this. Acknowledge your past, unforgiveness, or soul ties. Which one you want me to read from? Acknowledge your past, unforgiveness, or soul ties. And the first one I see. Hey, Tanya, Todd, thank you for joining on today. Make sure, Tanya, that you put in hashtag healing so you can enter into my drawing. I'm, relaunching my book. And thank you for joining. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. Soul ties. Okay. Acknowledge your past. Okay. I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to start at soul ties, right? So, let's see. Now, no, Tanya, she already has a copy of my book, but she was one of the pictures in my beginning. All right, so okay, here you go. I have learned, this is from Soul Ties. I have learned that when you don't deal with your issues, they have a way of dealing with you. As an adult, I found myself continuously dealing with guys that were either cheaters or had commitment phobia. Why? Because it was a familiar spirit that I picked up from my first encounter. Unhealed trauma has the power to torment you, show up showed back up with a different face. It had gotten so bad that I was involved with cheater after cheater. My sexual appetite increased almost to the point that I became insatiable. I was attending a church every Sunday, singing in the choir, and partying and drinking practically daily. I was in a roller coaster relationship that consisted of us cheating on each other constantly. I was not enjoying life. I was hurting and angry. I was drinking to numb the pain, hoping to erase my reality. I was miserable. However, I continued to stay in this toxic relationship. My self esteem suffered and I became abusive. I would fight him. Yeah, y'all don't think I will fight him. Yeah, but I will fight. I will fight him. I will bust windows out of his house, but yet I stayed until one day I became tired and reaching my breaking point. I thought to myself, surely there has got to be more to life than this. And as a Christian, I deserve so much more. Breaking from a soul tie can be a constant battle. You have to desire deliverance. It won't always happen overnight. As leaders, we know that an all powerful God can do the impossible. He can do anything but fail. God's desire for his children is that we are free from all toxic relationships, friendships, and situationships. Our Father wants us healthy, healed, and whole. The question is, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want healing? How bad do you want to be delivered? How bad do you want to walk in freedom? It said, whom the Son has set free is free indeed, right? So this is what's in my book. This is about soul ties, right? And I told you I'm talking about myself. Sonya, I know you got them eyes, but it happened. And so I was just being transparent to let you guys know that I went through this. I went through my healing. That's how I know it's the inner healing for me. That's how I know I can see things differently. I know that I want to see things differently. Heal people see things differently. Heal people say things differently. Heal people affirm things differently. And I know that for a fact, okay, because of me. All right. So, did y'all enjoy that part of my book? Give me thumbs up if y'all enjoyed that part of the book of soul ties. Soul ties, right? And my book, more, what you say, more people. I like that, Tanya. More people. There you go. All right. More people need to be open and honest. It will help so many. Absolutely. And people, I tell my story before somebody else. I tell on myself before you tell them. Because people ask me, did you do that? Yeah, I did. I mean, who hasn't done that? Because we all have had our own battles with whatever. And just because you didn't battle with what I battle with, you have your own battles that you battle with, right? You have your own things. Just because you don't have a problem with rejection and self sabotage, that you don't have a problem with something else that I can help you with. But we all have our own issues. We all have our own flaws. We function in our own flaws. And some things we have to, be healed from so we can live a life more abundantly. We want to live a life more abundantly, but we can't stay bound to in order to have that life more abundantly. Right? So that was one of my uh my I just lost my whole train of thought when I looked down. But yeah, that's part of my book. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do another one. But beforehand, I'm gonna do this giveaway tool. Let's see. Add to the stage. Coming to the stage. And we're gonna try this. This is my first time doing it now. Okay. All right. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. Come on. Winner, Tanya Todd. All right, Tanya Todd. You are the winner of one of my giveaways. Ain't that something? I like this little tool. I'm gonna have to use this again. Tanya, you are one of the winners, but what I'm gonna give you, you ain't got, so I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Okay. All right. So those that come up, she said, whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, honey. Yes, hunty. You got your giveaway. Whoop. You got your whoop. Thank you for joining, Tanya. You got a giveaway. I'm gonna reach out to you, make sure that I send you what you want. You know what? I'm gonna give you this because I know you ain't got one of these. I'm gonna give you the T-shirt. I know you got the book, so you got a T-shirt to go with it. Boom. All right, Tanya. So that is your prize for today. You have the T-shirt. All right, I'm gonna read, acknowledge your past, and then I'm gonna do another giveaway. Okay. All right. Acknowledge your past. And then also, you guys, my book is also those that are, it's also in Amazon, it's on my website. And I just did my author book. I should have put my link in it. I just did my link. I'm gonna have to put that down in there in a minute so you guys can go to my author's page that Dr. Latoya just told me that I needed to do. So I did that yesterday. But also in the book, it also has a point of reflection right here, where after you read the chapters, you have a time to talk to reflect on your own life, like describe your breaking point. Have you ever been delivered from pains of your past? If yes, what steps did you take? If not, what steps are you committed to take? It's all about commitment. It's all about maintaining your deliverance. Or you can get my book on Amazon, Sarah, and you can get it on www.toyaspencer.org. It's going across the screen on today. And if you order yours today, you can go on there, /shop. See, to order any books, it's going across the screen. You can get it off my website. And I will send it out as soon as I get the orders, and I'll send it to you as soon as possible. Or you can do the Cash App. Okay. The books are $20. The books are $20. Okay. The books are $20, I believe. It's $15.99 on Amazon though. $15.99 on Amazon, but it's $20 that helps me with the shipping and handling. Okay. All right. So on the back of the book, I like this little saying. It says, in order to initiate healing the inner me, you must acknowledge the pain, confess your healing, and embrace your journey. So we're going to go to acknowledge the pain. And it's not, like I said, it's not very long. Um, acknowledge the pain is chapter 2. And it says, sometimes life leaves us bruised and broken, heavy and weighted, disappointed and distraught. There is a singer named Carrie Hilson with a popular rhythm and blues song entitled Breaking Point. Y'all know about that Breaking Point? Y'all know about this song? In this song, she expressed that every woman has a limit. Sometimes we tolerate too much, and we all have a breaking point. I submit to you that there comes a time in life, whether a man or woman, we need to acknowledge or confront our past to conquer it. This is the time to identify your pain, anger, or disappointment. Release it and discover your voice. And that's when I said to initiate healing, the inner me, one must first acknowledge the pains of your past. When you acknowledge something in your life, you confirm, admit, and accept. Acknowledgement also means confronting the very things that haunt you. You must expose or bring to life those things that are dormant and or hidden within. So that is another part of my book that's inside there. You also, of course, you have your reflections toward the end of the book. I'm also going to talk about unforgiveness. Okay, but I'm gonna do another giveaway before I do that. Am I gonna do that? All right. So I've already been on here 36 minutes with y'all. I didn't even know that. So I'm gonna do another giveaway real quick. All right. Again, let's see. Hey, so Lady Snurling, thank you for joining. Make sure you put hashtag healing. Hashtag healing. All right, Dr. Latoya, you have won. I guess I am going to send you something in as well. Okay, Dr. Latoya has won the second giveaway. You know what, Dr. Latoya? I am going to send you this. Did I? I didn't even show it, did I? Did it come on stage? There you go, Dr. Latoya. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you this beautiful candle from Bath and Body Works. Okay. All right. All right. So that is Dr. Latoya's giveaway. I got a couple of things I need to send out today. I mean tomorrow. All right. All right. All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying the relaunch. Please like, comment, and share. If you have not purchased your book, please do so. I promise you, it will bless you. It will change your life. When we was on Kitchen Conversation, I had one of the ladies that purchased it, and actually Tanya, that's on here, has purchased it as well. So it is definitely a game changer. I know it's not very long, and it doesn't have to be very long to get the revelation and the deliverance and the healing that you need to get started, right? So once you get it started, you have to seek some maybe professional, because I'm a firm believer in counseling and therapy. I always say Jesus plus therapy equals the Holy Spirit, right? Jesus plus therapy equals the Holy Spirit. We need to maintain our healing, maintain our deliverance, and we have to continue to be on our healing journey, right? So we can't allow people to, steer us, whether good or bad or indifferent. We have to make sure that we stay on the journey that God has for us. All right. So before we leave this live on today, I want to thank everybody for joining on today. If you have not purchased your book, please do so. You can go to toyspencer.org/shop, and you can have my book is there. All three of my books are on there. Uh, some other goodies, coffee mugs are on there. T-shirts are on there as well that you can purchase on my website. Okay, and you can also go to Amazon.com and purchase your book on there as well. So I'm gonna read the last thing I want to read is the poem that I did in the back of the book for you. And I really think that no, I'm not really a poet, but I really think God gave me this poem not only for me, but just just to help somebody else to see what they need to see, or to see what God sees in them. Right. I even got some affirmations at the end of the book. You see the affirmations at the end of the book, and it tells you that I'm smart enough, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, I'm pretty enough, I'm strong enough, I have the mind of Christ, I'm redeemed, I'm forgiven, I'm healed, and it goes on and on. And it tells you, it gives you some things to renounce and denounce from your spirit, and how you can break all soul ties and things of that nature. So it can help you out in your spirit. Okay. So the last thing I said I want to read is my poem, and the poem is titled The Image I See. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? I see an image staring back at me. I see the hurt, the pain, and the despair, like no one wants me or even cares. Can I get rid of the scars? Can I get rid of the fears? Can I move past the things I see? Because I don't like what's staring back at me. I see all the mistakes I made, wishing I can take them back one day. Maybe it can change the person I am because I can't accept the person I see. But to become the person I ought to be, I have to pray for wisdom to accept what I cannot change, because the image staring back at me, I no longer want to be. Now I understand who I am and whose I am, and I understand that I am to remain beautifully flawed. However, I am no longer living in self condemnation. I love my position even though my condition has not changed. I'm no longer the same. Now I am the image I see. I am to be a beautiful, strong, and an anointed woman, you see. My confidence is on another level because my Bible tells me to resist the devil. So I no longer accept the deception of the false perception that I was a rejection. My reality has changed. I'm no longer the same. For you see, I love the image of me. I'm beautifully flawed and gracefully damaged. The image staring back at me, I finally like I see. I understand that I have a purpose driven life much bigger than me. So that I want to end on today for my virtual relaunch. Thanks again for all those that joined on tonight. If you have not purchased your book, please make sure that you purchase your book. How did you guys like that poem that I wrote in the back of my book? Now, I'm not a poem. I guess you can do that right there, right? You know, my favorite one of my favorite movies was Love Jones. I don't know if y'all like Love Jones, but I Love Jones. I can look at that movie over and over and over again. Thank you, Dr. Latoya. I appreciate you. I can look at that over and over again. So listen, I Love Jones, and I guess I had looked at Love Jones that day and decided to be a poet that day, a spoken word poet. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining on tonight. I appreciate you for joining. If you have not subscribed to my channel, uh, please make sure that you subscribe. Mia, yeah, she did. Mia, she did some crazy stuff, but I love that movie, y'all. I promise I did. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that dropped in on today. If you have not joined, you can follow me on all my social media platforms. I am Dr. Toya. I am Dr. Toya on all my social media, even on YouTube. Y'all flood my YouTube. I need some likes, some comments, some shares. If you have not watched Kitchen Conversations, I'm telling you, you need to come and watch it. It will bless your whole entire life. I know who you meant, Dr. Latoya. But yeah, she did. She made me sick too. But hey, I don't know. Donnell made me sick too, trying to be all hard instead of telling about his true feelings. That's that inner healing that he needed. Right? He was too scared to show his emotion. She was too scared to show her emotions. So both of them wound up going separate places, and they really wanted to be together. And all they had to do was open up their mouth and say, "Hey, I love you. I want you. I want to be with you." Hey, my friend Tanya has showed up. Thank you, Tanya, for showing up to my virtual relaunch. I appreciate you coming in. But we're getting ready to go. I didn't want to hold everybody long. But if you have not purchased a book or purchased any of my products, please make sure that you go to my website and purchase. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. And I hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. I'm going to take y'all back to Saturday, Sunday, and even better week. We pray that the blessings of God overtake you all of this week. We pray that you have new opportunities, new promotions, new doors, uh, new favor, unmerited favor on your life. The glory of God rest upon your life for this week and forevermore. I pray that God open up your spiritual eyes so you can see the things that he needs you to see, and open up your spiritual ears so you can be able to hear the instructions and be where you need to be so you can receive the favor of God that he has for you. So I pray this and many things, other things, in Jesus' name. Hey, Latoya, they got my other, my sister Latoya. We call ourselves double mint twins. And she is a prayer warrior. You hear me? I have my two prayer warriors on here. I have Tanya Peters and Latoya Bilbo, and she has a book out, y'all. Listen, I surround myself with winners, right? I'm making sure that I have winners around me, and I pray that God will bless you exceedingly abundantly above all that I could think or even imagine, according to the power that you have inside of you. Yes, Latoya, I thank you. I'm gonna send yours out on tomorrow with the other giveaway prizes. I appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out on tonight. Uh, and I thank you. You guys have a absolutely good weekend, blessed weekend, blessed week. I'm trying to take you back to the weekend, right? Blessed week. I know it's Monday and we're still dealing with this Microsoft outage. I know I am because my work computer still got a blue screen. I don't know about y'all, but my work computer still got a blue screen. So yes, Ephesians 3:20. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. So y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will talk to you soon. God bless you. Good night.